You're watching the Paper Tam's Vlogtober series. Follow me every day during the month of October, and I'll show you how I use creativity to live life well.
Hi everyone, Tams here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tams and I create content that encourages a well-lived creative life. Now here we are on the 8th day, I believe when this goes up, the 8th day of Vlogtober. If you are not aware, during the month of October, I'm trying to give everyone, my viewers, a video every day of October. And I just wanted to thank you guys so much. I've only been doing this a week and I have received so much feedback from you, and I really appreciate it. You are putting comments in the videos, you're sending me DMs on my Instagram channel, and you are giving me such great feedback, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. One of the things that has come up is that people miss my old tea chat videos that I did years ago. So I thought I'd bring that back today and do a little tea chat and just give you an update on how things are going with Vlogtober. So far, I have been able to keep up with the work that is required for Vlogtober. If this is something you've ever thought of doing yourself, like taking a month or a challenge to create content on YouTube every day, I have a few things to share with you. Number one, topics. So what I did well before this occurred or any kind of filming started is I made a huge list of topics. And I just kind of go through those once a week and get an idea of what I may want to talk about. Now that can change, it can be flexible. I may be inspired, new ideas may come up. But for the most part, I had a list already created so I didn't have to reinvent the wheel every week. The second thing that I did is I went ahead and I started filming a little early, and I got a 2-day buffer. So that means that when this started, I had already filmed 2 days worth of Vlogtober videos. And I'm so glad that I did this, because there was one day where I could not get to making videos at all. And then there was another day where I just did not feel well, and I lost about half of my day. So it's always good. I totally recommend you have a buffer of just 1 or 2 videos already in the hopper. So when you see a lot of my videos, they have been filmed a day or 2 before they go live. Now I have made, I filmed and published, 7 videos as of the time of filming this. And I have ranged in topics from letter writing, planning, gardening, and crafting. Also, I threw in a vlog or 2 during that time. And I have to say, so far, the video that has resonated with most people based on the stats has been the gardening video. Now, time will eventually tell, but I was pleasantly surprised because I did not know if gardening would be something of interest to my viewers. But I've received some great feedback on that, and I'm glad you like it. So throughout this month, I'm going to continue to show you, probably on Saturdays, a gardening type video. And then I do appreciate the feedback about this tea chat. Great idea. Didn't even think about that. What I think I'm going to do for tea chats is every Wednesday have a tea chat video for you and kind of wrap up what's been happening during Vlogtober. And just a few highlights for the week that stood out to me, and some things that I thought that you would like to know. I did share a letter writing video with you, and in that video I shared that I am using my glass pens. I absolutely love these things. If you have one and you haven't tried using it with your regular fountain pen ink, I've got several bottles of fountain pen ink. It's great to dip and either write with or do a quick sample, and then you can just wipe it off with a wet towel. I enjoyed giving you a peek into my little world of paper flower making. This is something that I've been working on in the background, and I did share with you how to make these here. These are little paper roses that I made. They're the easiest one that I have come across, and I share with you how I give them a little bit of oomph, if you will, instead of just being a white paper flower. And I hope that you enjoyed that, because that is such a fun, rewarding project to do. It's so easy, and you should be able to use all the supplies that you probably already have around the house. And then I wanted to share with you real quick what I'm reading. I thought you would enjoy this. So I enjoy poetry around this time of year. I don't know why. I think it's fitting. And this is a book. It's called Favorite Poems, Old and New. This is a very old book. It belonged to Bill's mother. And this is basically an anthology of collected poems for children. And they are just collected in a way that is so nice. You can look up various poems, read them to yourself, read them aloud to your family. Your children can read them. But it is just about every poem that you can think of in this book. Especially if you're like me, you grew up maybe in the 70s and 80s. I was around a lot of this type of stuff. Not everything in here, but it was fun to stumble on the poems that I was expected to memorize in school, in grade school and high school. And it's fun to revisit great works of literature during these times. Okay, so what is coming up this week? What is planned for the next week of Vlogtober? Well, I've got, like I said, another gardening video to share with you. I'm going to do a little more journal with me type video. I've done some planning with me videos this past week, and those seem to be doing very well. So I'm going to do some journal with me type videos. I may try to do another vlog. However, those are probably the least popular, and those are the most challenging for me. But I'd like to try at least one more time to see if I can learn a little more from doing that style video. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this little check-in. If you would like, and if you'd like for me to continue these tea chats, if you would put some questions down in the comments, and then what I'll do in the next tea chat is I will use this format to answer any of your questions. So feel free to drop some down in the comments, and next week when I do this video again, I will take the time to answer all your questions. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.